Kailangan matatag!
Normally.
And it's, yeah, gonna be a Void Spirit because of that. I was gonna say the Ember, I do not like here because there's too... Let's wait and see first. Lilgun, they do walk the bat right up that high ground, and 4-3 is just gonna get first blooded. 2k, so this Shadow Fiend is now gonna play a game of don't die and make sure your team kills the Shadow Fiend once. That's pretty much the condition to pull ahead, because Lilgun, they do have that really big and scary exorcism to play around. Tusk now gets ran down, tries to snowball himself out. One more hit is gonna do it, but they're not gonna have it.
4-3, and he's a kind of hero that can kind of force the push early on. They are going for an aggressive play here though.
Yeah, a kill on the Shadow Fiend would be amazing. I mean, you still have quite a window left to go on the Shadow Fiend, and instead the Tusk is just gonna end up feeding K some more, as Treant Protector actually secured himself that kill with the Leech Seed. But now this bottom lane, 11, yeah, not quite able to close the gap. At the end of the day, Shadow Fiend for an agility hero doesn't even have that much armor, and Lasso is gonna get thrown out onto the Void Spirit, who is getting dragged to the Tusk, but Tusk isn't even needed. Bad Rider. It's in drive some more. Turning it around actually. With the Tusk now, do they have some semblance of damage here? Yes, they do with Bad Rider coming in. However, Shadow Fiend just manages to get himself out of there for now. Still running. They did get the Death Prophet already, and now the Shadow Fiend follow it up. Worth it. Totally freaking worth to trade his damage. It just looked very impressive right there.
Oh, they also attacking Son Goku in the top lane. They know he doesn't have his ultimate, so they can actually go for a kill. Trill going forward, but that's gonna be a pretty easy one. It's still a less than 1k gold lead, so they're destroying the map, but it's not leading to an economic advantage, at least not an overwhelming one. But this back allows for a counterplay. There is a chance he dies and feeds a lot of gold.
Speaking of plays, well, Dockrest, he is taking hit after hit from the Sniper. Now Sniper gets caught by the Void Spirit. Clockwork there to help his mate out. Out comes Snowball, and EX gets turned on with the tag team. The Sniper with the damage to keep himself safe. It doesn't look like a Trill still doing his best to kite with amazing Clockwork body blocks. And do they get him? Yes, they do. Holy crap, that was just perfect execution down to the last second.
Oh yeah, they took a fight. He needs BKB. He absolutely has to have BKB in this game. I can see how Blink is good because he gets to dictate the temp right now. Yeah, sure. But BKB is a must.
Ooh, well, the Blink is gonna dictate the tempo with kill on EX. And with that EX kill taken, it looks like Lilgun are rotating in heroes for more there, as Dockrest will be the follow-up kill. And Sniper to kind of be scary from this point onward. Especially to maybe dissuade the enemy from fighting right the second this exorcism stops. And Shadow Fiend is gonna go down as well. That is both EX and then the Shadow Fiend dying in succession to one really drawn out aggressive play from the side of Lilgun. And I think playing aggressive is usually the way to deal with teams like Dawn, because they are so focused on being the aggressors themselves, they're so focused on their own timing, they kind of tend to forget about yours. It's one of the weaknesses that's cost them a game or two before, and they cost me this game as well. The game just going in this direction with the Death Prophet barely surviving though, and a hook shot kind of prolongs things. Death Prophet will finally be finished off by EX, and the fight is gonna go cold again.
Oh, that was a pretty well...
And he is now looking towards an excellent BKB timing. Who isn't looking so excellent is the Tusk. Instead just gets killed off. Not quite actually, just 1 HP, gets Snowball for a little bit of extra space, and then he goes down.
They also left the kill for Shadow Fiend.
In terms of damage though, I think you can always get there if you consider just how rich every carry still is. Sniper having, oh my goodness, excellent lasso onto Rubik. Rubik is just gonna go down. I mean, if you dictate the tempo long enough to get yourself BKB off of the back of Blink Dagger, then I think suddenly Blink Dagger could be a really good item. Let's make sure to get this road. The hook shot is slightly off the mark. Clockwork has some great positioning. Treant Protector ulti will just keep the Death Prop where she is. Can they get the Roshan tied? Yes, they can. And that is Trill having an Aegis now as they turn around the fight. Shadow Fiend goes on down together with the Treant Protector. And whoops, says the Clockwork. But he's really just like, how are you run at the Roche instead? That is a risky play. That is a play not many teams and not many drafts would go for. And now they have that lasso to turn onto EX, chain, silence EX up, and he is just gonna die without any chance to defend himself, without any possible chance to press buttons. Lilgun, they look to be just running away with this game. And Shadow Fiend, he may seem kinda, stronger than is good for him. Ooh, especially with a big freaking ultimate like that, though. I think pressing Cox was just a mistake, right? Clockwork, he doubled the damage he took effectively there.
more or less, yes. He was also, I think he was hoping that the battery assault is going to be enough, but it wasn't. Shadow Fiend will still pay for that, deal a lot of damage with post-mortem Requiem, but it's not going to be changing anything. Working on tier 3 now, safe position. The work is going to be slow, though.
Yeah, it is. But that changed it. Okay, never mind. You gotta defend the Rex now. It's gonna be a hard fought defense as with the best, right? Dragging Doctors out of position. Doctors, it's just gonna be executed to start the fight up, and Treant Protector will follow it along. Centaur War Runner, he can tank the sniper for a while. However, the tower cannot tank Exorcism. Well, even do you buy back the Treant Protector?
I think you have to. I don't know why they started a fight like that actually, because SF wasn't in a place to continue.
It's gonna continue with the Centaur now dying. 3 people getting Void Spirit AoE. Sniper though, still having that Aegis, gladly stands his ground and man fights against the world. Shadow Fiend goes on down, and that tier 3 tower is gonna fall followed up. I think they just lost the game, yeah, by messing up that defense. They should have waited. It wasn't bad to go from the angles they did. They just should have waited for their teammates to get with a blink rate.
That could be a little bit problematic. You also don't have the strongest of supports. They're gonna go Dawnbreaker here, last pick. So it's gonna be Dawnbreaker position 3. Yeah, the usual, basically. But I'm not gonna engage with the lane that I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna go take the creep wave and go away. Top lane, Ace will finish off Darkseer. That's the lane where the kill should have been expected. My bad, didn't get my camera 11, but he's gonna be playing a de facto position 3 still, right? I don't think he's gonna, even though he's standing here in the top lane, he's still gonna be going for mostly utility items. Oh, that could be a nice one, but no, a really immediate double turnaround.
Dawnbreaker. Now the reason why I said Desolate is because Dawnbreaker, I think this is a negatives game, right? Maybe not necessarily for the Naga Siren, because one Naga Illu is a strong one. Isn't that? Ooh, Viper. Does go on down as now the Clockwork will be a trade-off and only a Clockwork. Okay, fair enough. Docras had Mangoes there, but all of his spells were in cooldown, so they just make way harder. And maybe not if they do just roll onto the Rubik, and there is a Solar Guardian coming in. Because yeah, that was what I was about to mention. However, the combo is kind of gonna be shut down with beautiful vacuum wall, and there is gonna be a wall response instead. As now Dogcrest takes down, and Ember Spirit does him in.
So it's
by K.
Don't you feel like EX is playing a little bit greedy on his Viper with his Yasha?
Nah, well, yeah, but it's a Viper. Viper, I think, is allowed to be a little greedier than other heroes if you're just ahead. And going 2-1 so far, that counts as ahead for me. And comes the Dawnbreaker looking for a Viper kill, but instead the Viper is gonna get the Ember Spirit, and that's huge. Well, I think...
And you can be frontline for your team.
Mid, Rubik is gonna get stunned. Walrus Punch with the tag team. One more hit is gonna do him in. Maybe not, thanks to some beautiful shades, and that is gonna be a return kill onto the Rubik. K gets zoned back by the Cox, but in comes the Darkseer with a 2-man vacuum wall, and the turnaround is there as he goes on down. MS doesn't really political game after all of that fighting going on all the time. And speaking of which, Ace is gonna get initiated upon. That is gonna be that Rubik. However, it's left delayed with the Dawnbreaker ultimate, but Dawn a little low on mana. Nice hook shot though from the Clockwork, but Clockwork is gonna die. Yeah, that's a 5-man fight from Dawn coming. Because then with a good Blink Vacuum Wall and a follow-up Tusk Snowball, you have the biggest setup in the game pretty much.
Oh, they find Viper.
Uh-oh. And there's the Dawnbreaker ultimate connecting. However, the first kill of that fight is gonna be SE, and now The Dawnbreaker actually melts herself. Viper's still entirely fine until Ember Spirit does catch him in the end. But Ember Spirit, no more resources left to escape himself. It's just gonna die.
That's a 3-for-2 trade, but they did take away Viper. He was trying to escape, but it's just not gonna happen. There's just way too much control on the side of Dawn Gaming. But I can see why they wouldn't want to fight fully because of the Aegis factor. Now Rubik will fall as well. TP in from 4-3. I don't like that he is alone here. I don't think neither does he. He has BKB, but you wouldn't want to press it pre Aegis expiration date, right? So he's gonna get gone on. We'll have to disengage.
4-2-3, yeah. Did have a BKB, didn't need to press.
Essentially double life, and going from full to 0 is impossible because Lilgun don't really have a lot of stuns.
Ember Spirit comes in with the fist and a nice BKB. In comes the hook shot, keeping the Ember Spirit alive, and through his BKB he's able to deal a lot of damage until the Age Prophet goes ham on him. But Dawnbreaker has found a way to sneak in on the backline, kill of him as SE got killed off by EX. But EX took a lot of damage for that one already. Naga Siren taking down more and more. Can they at least get the Viper out of that? Nope. Thanks to a beautiful follow-up from K with the TP. And at least EX died, right? But for your Naga, that's still not an optimal trade.
A lot of damage from 11, but yeah, go BKB into Swift Blink or something like that, and only then do you take a fight. Oh, hook shot by SE.
Hook shot. Now with the Cox, with the flare, SE drops low, but has set up potentially a good team fight for everyone else. Dawnbreaker, however, does kind of television on the support. Yeah, should probably just start hitting the next Prophet instead. There is a good song though, and with the Dawnbreaker spin, that is gonna be one dead. Now, who's gonna be the next target? Naga could be the next target if she's not careful. 11 goes down as well on the Dawnbreaker. Ember Spirit jumps on in, but without mana, he is just gonna...
This rapper just runs into the song. He's like, let me sleep, because then he's invulnerable. And he wins so much time because of that, because they have to chase him into the Naga, and Naga has to run away so that sleep is dispelled on this Raptor, and because of it they run out of resources.
Mid lane, two-man vacuum, Tusk gets slipped by that tornado as Naga now goes on down. Once again a beautiful turnaround.
You need to get on top of somebody, get a really quick kill, couple of quick kickoffs.
We're gonna see an initiation on the Clockwork. Clockwork is just gonna be torn apart, and now the Mayrex are gonna be torn apart next. They already clicked the next lane of Rex. Viper is just gonna finish the range Rex real quick, make sure the Naga is and remains shut down for a while. Now bottom tier 3 goes down, and that is a catch by the Tusk onto Ace. Ace goes down. Ember Spirit is just kind of awkwardly sitting there with or without the BKB. Can now finally run himself back, but Clockwork dies to the Viper. And 11, BKB or not, you cannot man-fight this, my friend. They do the classic go in one by one here, end up getting torn apart. Maybe Viper at least dies as a return kill, but Ember Spirit will just get right kicked down, and that's GG already being called.
Oh yeah, Lilgun, I felt like they had it, but Dawn Gaming, they're showing up big time. The support play is especially commendable in this one. They managed to
it's gonna depend. Ooh, that's a Slark for Dawn. I love this last pick. I think Dawn actually secured themselves the draft advantage that way.
Slark, cool. 11 Visage is really strong, I have to say that. He knows how to play the hero, he knows what to do with him. He is really good at microing his birds, and he is already on the offensive against K. They might be taking first blood.
K almost got away thanks to that lead seed. He is so good of a player, he can even circumvent the caster's curse. This is his main power curve after all, that is, but on bottom lane, SE is gonna get right down by Dogcrest as well. and it will be a trade from the looks of it.
Oh, that is so close. But he will use his sticks once again. Docker is actually coming in with telekinesis if he wants to. I mean, does he get a kill? He tries for it, and he might actually get it. Docker was essentially a solo kill on a super aggressive Batrider, getting a lot done and freeing up the lane for EX to get his levels, while also getting a lot of experience for him. A free lane, essentially, despite dying, he is the highest net worth in the game. But I think it's not going to be the same kind of game as it was previously.
Yeah, SE goes on down, and so will Son Goku over on that bottom lane. Trill manages to get himself out of there. This Morphling going to, you know, never has to go back to base again. You can kind of prevent that. Now the Shadow Fiend on top lane, he wishes that Visage didn't have those familiars just yet, because the first double stun in a row, that's also really powerful. And MS just kind of being chased after. But I think you're just dead, sir. Yeah, that's a double kill for 11, who's playing a 4-0 perfect Visage game so far.
Oh yeah, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Unlike Enigma, he's also going for his Vladimirs. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the race back. A lasso available in the bottom lane. Son Goku might be in some trouble. He is in trouble.
Yeah, that's a snowball. That's a Firefly, and even the lasso committed just for good measure, making absolutely sure Enigma can't just get that black hole out. Over on the top lane,
the safe place to farm is the triangle area, and Asef is there, and he doesn't get to do what 11 gets to do on his village. He cannot kill anybody.
Well, Slark is gonna have a try at this Visage, just throwing out the nuke and doing way too much damage. Slark has the ultimate, but that's about all he has to get himself out of there. Will manage to the black hole, gets pressed onto the Enchantress. Enchantress is gonna go down, and Visage with the Familiar still pulling through.
They are gonna lasso Enigma as well, and Trill is coming in here for the killing spree on this portion. They're already taking tier 2, and they're taking the life of MS, most likely. Though, a bit of a trouble for Batrider, has second life.
Yeah, we're gonna see with that lasso if he can perhaps even get the Slark. Out goes the snowball. Yeah, Slark. I don't think he wanted to jump exactly to there, but he was kind of forced to get away from the Morphling, and he was stuck.
High priority kill, but that's the one they will have to make do with.
Do they know the Rubik is there though? This Rubik is kind of cheekily sitting behind the Enigma. It's gonna get a Fade Bolt. Nice lift, canceling a lot of duration of that lasso. Son Goku's still alive. And now the Treant is coming in, looking to protect that Enigma with an ultimate. Enigma is still gonna go down. Where is the damage? There's just no damage. Okay then.
I mean, at the same time, Morphling did get killed by this.
Dark will manage to get himself out of there as well. And now around comes the Treant Protector. Can he get a position for a good overgrowth? Yes, he can. And Visage, is he finally gonna die? He is to the Slark. Now MS is gonna fall as well. Treant Protector though, he has done his job in enabling the kill. And that is gonna be a black hole onto the Morphling, followed by a Requiem. Morphling getting Spirit Vesseled up, and everything is probably gonna die. Maybe not though, as Batrider with a double damage comes on in to make space for him. Kill off the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is gonna explode, and Slark is still looking to hunt for more. Would really love to finish off that hunt.
Oh, that was so well done. They just baited them little by little. Little by little, they bait them in. EX, Mark steals. A part of it is gonna go the way. Oh!
Oh my god, the Requiem is huge. And with that, the Morphing is gonna be the next kill. Slark stealing himself some more of that all-important agility. And I do not think Tusk can live here. Yeah, Tusk accepts his fate, turns around with a snowball onto the Enigma. But he is just gonna give that stun. It's not like the game is gonna turn around with the auto pickup anymore. Okay, there's gonna be a lasso now. Nice done onto Treant. Ooh, and that's gonna be a bad dying for it.
That was 4 hits with double damage from K. Oh, BKB pressed. Oh, they go. They full commit on Visage.
Goodness. It's a one-man black hole, but the Enigma just gets right-clicked down by the Visage Familiars. And
11 leading his charge. He knows that he doesn't need to go for Enigma. He can go for Rubik, and that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Shadow Fiend is gonna be lassoed. Shadow Fiend is gonna be locked down for a while as well. And the first one to die is gonna be the Rubik, followed by him as the Shadow Fiend is just gonna be kept occupied and simply doesn't get too old ever. Bad Rider died.
Pretty much. And Balls of Steel are being shown here a little bit. They will initiate with a Black Hole immediately on a Visage. A counter initiation, but I don't think that's gonna work out. Eon Disc procs, and after it is over, a second Black Hole onto 2 Black Hole for everyone. They will get Bat Rider, who was trying to initiate. 4-3, jumping in. Oh, counter initiation is available. Overgrowth committed. And Black Hole onto 2. They find Morphling. They kill Morphling. Morphling 90 seconds has buyback. Needs to buyback immediately. Will not do that. They will just give up on the Roshan. EX now catching Enchantress. Going on a C. Diffusal Blade to slow him down. With BKB, enough damage and enough sustain. Ace was trying to do something with Son Goku. Will not be successful. A kick on Dockress. He's not gonna lead to exactly. He's gonna lead to X and K. Oh, 4-3, jumping in. They get a good grab, but immediate counter initiation once again, and the Black Hole coming in. Ooh, nice kick out, and a follow-up Requiem will just dissuade everyone. They will have to run away as he will fall, most likely after his task in the backline. So Visage was working on Enigma. He will get Enigma. But Trill, he's just keep on getting wailed on by EX, who is still in all his stats. Now hiding into Depth Shroud, getting out of the Depth Shroud, has to press BKB, double kill for K, and they will just simply disengage on Dawn Gaming after a 2-for-1 trade.
Are you telling me the game is still going? Because I think Dota has finally fixed itself.
Oh,
yeah.
There is an initiation. A Black Hole not available, but you can go for double loss. So 4-3 going in. He catches Shadow Fiend. They can kill Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going low. He has Aegis though. He managed to snatch it right under the nose of Bat Rider. Can't kill him twice.
Caught by the Slark, and Shadow Fiend is still in a position to hit in. They're just gonna kill the Visage, and that's that. That's really, really nice about that Visage Aghanim Scepter. You can always just utilize it as a kind of with Moon Shard and Aghanims consumed and yeah, they are pushing like absolute beasts. Nice initiation with the lasso, but Black Hole is instead gonna draw in the end. Morphling still alive, still hitting in, but the Morphling not dealing any damage into the Shadow Fiend anymore. It is just gonna be Ace dropping, and the Rex crumbling as well.
Yeah, this is just gonna be too quick. You're probably gonna go for Mega Creeps. They will 4-hit, 3-hit, 4-hit. Son Goku, not Son Goku, 4-3. Son Goku will be the exchange, but who cares? They're gonna fear Morphling to death. They will burn all his mana. They will raise him down, and 11 is probably gonna fall as well. GG not before calling GG. Yeah.
Took him long enough. But it wasn't. This is the game I've been waiting for all day today, because this is kind of what game 1.
Right.